everybody, welcome to Quartzville Railroad video number 10. Today's video we're going to do a tour of the layout. I'm going to take you around and show you everything that I have down, including all the industries, which aren't very much right now as far as scenery, but I do have switching locations and places that I can start doing operations here pretty soon. The track's down, electrical's down, and trains can actually make it all the way around the track, so pretty happy about that. Shameless plug here, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, would you consider subscribing to my channel? You have no idea how much it makes my day when I do see a new subscriber to hit my channel. So this kind of video, if you enjoy it, please like and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. And with that, let's get to the video. Okay, so we'll start the tour of the layout as it is right now, so you all can see the track plan with the new yard, which is right here. It's a 4-track yard, actually 5 tracks technically. The first 4 are going to be actually for cars. This back track here, I'm thinking, is going to be for storage of electrical power. Just like I have a couple or 3 locomotives stored back there, and with DCC I can move them in and out as I need to. The switch here controls either going around here to the back to the mountain route, or what I'm going to call the mountain route once I get mountains built, all back in here, or the main route, which comes along around here and then ends up in the peninsula section. And then further back is actually how you get into the yard. You can get into the yard right here from this switch if you're heading this way, and then there's another switch behind the camera where you can get in if you're heading back this way towards me. So let's go take a look at the next section. Okay, so coming around here on the first section of the peninsula, this is the old yard right here. These 3 tracks were the old yard. I now have a building here, and what I think I want to do with this at some point is make this into a maintenance repair facility of some kind. This building may or may not be the one that's actually here. It's kind of it's a 2-stall maintenance building that's there, but it doesn't fit in there right now because I have all the ballast and some extra stuff added onto the building to make it stick up a little bit. So I need to take care of that and get things fixed. I'm not sure if it'll be 3 tracks or 2 tracks. I'm not really sure yet how I want to do it. This is the main line now right here. This used to be a storage track, but this is now the main line. This is going to be probably another storage track, or actually we'll loop all the way around to the other side of the layout if we ever are going to be using it. So this may be yet another storage track or something else. I don't know. This back track here, this is the team track, and so I have 3 different industries on there right now, and just represented with little buildings and things I've built over the years. This is Pitter's Pipes, which is going to be making plastic pipe. So it'll be importing plastic beads and exporting pipe. Pretty cool. The second industry here is Krupp's Implements. They sell farm implements and also grass seed. So we'll be having box cars of grass seed and flat cars of implements coming in and out of there. This back track is just a loading dock that I have right now. It's Dave Salsa, named after my friend Dave. So they're going to be getting tomatoes and other fresh vegetables, and then getting salsa exported out of there because they make a lot of salsa and it's really delicious. Okay, let's go on to the next section. Okay, a little further down the peninsula section, this is going to be the log yard. I have a building here that's a Walther's kit that I built for storing lumber, and I got some lumber outside there. This is a supposed to be a scratch-built conveyor to load up chips into wood chips into chip gondolas. Probably could be a little bit better, but it's certainly better than not having anything there. Anyway, there's 2 tracks there. The second track here would be for tank cars, for fluids to get in and out of there, or an extra box car if they need some equipment installed. This track that goes around here and into the tunnel, that's the main line to go around, and this is yet another storage track. At one point I was going to make this whole section like a junkyard or some other industry right here. I think it's going to just being storage, possibly storage for the lumber mill industry that I have there. This section is eventually going to be a camping scene, I hope. Be small, but I'm going to have a little lake in here, a pond, and the family, and some Sasquatches chasing them around, maybe some bears too, because you always have to have that experience when you're out camping. So that's what hopefully this section will turn into. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Okay, this whole section here on the backside of the peninsula section is going to be my paper mills. So these tracks up here in the front, these are going to be the warehouse facilities for the
the rolls of paper and paper products to come out of. A little further back down there, that's the craft mill, the pulp mill, and the actual paper mill, the ones that actually makes the paper. So they're going to get a variety of cars will be delivered down there. Chips will be delivered. Different types of fluids, nasty stuff, sulfuric acid, things like that will be delivered down there. And so it should be quite an active place down here. It should be pretty cool once they get it all built up. Looking forward to that. Just to cross over here on the other side where my heater and air conditioning vent is vented out to the window. Those 3 tracks that are right in this area, those are going to be for the log yard. So I'm hoping to have both the pulp log yard, which will go back to the pulp mill, and also lumber type trees that'll be delivered over to the lumber mill. So I'll actually be able to have some exchange of cars going on actually within the layout, not just going to the yard and going off the layout and then back to the yard and someplace else. So that's this section. Let me show you a couple more things. Okay, back here in the fairly empty corner, this might end up being my city scene. I really don't know yet. I put a couple little buildings and some intermodal containers on here just because I had to put them someplace. This might end up being my city. I also want to have a baseball stadium in here of some kind at some point. I'm modeling one similar to what's over in Corvallis, just a few miles from here. And when I get into that, I'll certainly take lots of pictures and have a whole video just on that, if I end up doing it. Otherwise, this will be a city section of some kind. Not really sure. I don't think I want to do any industries in this at this point. But again, we'll see how it turns out. All right, so we have one more industry over here. This is the other corner. So the doors, obviously, they're on the right. This track back here, it's the start of a cement mill or a cement plant. I want to make this entire corner a nice cement plant with lots of turnouts and lots of delivery types. Going to be a long time before I actually get to that. So for right now, I just have one little turnout and one little siding there to put stuff on, and I'll eventually have some buildings there and be able to use that as a switching location.
Okay, that will do it for Quartzville Railroad video number 10. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully next time we'll get on to operations, I think. It's time to get some trains going and operating and switching some industries. So till then, have a good day.